Welcome to another episode of Husbands Watching Housewives. I'm Scott.
And I'm Jeff.
And we just watched an episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. And all I can say is 15 minutes in, Gordon and Ray, the two most exciting people on the show, had a sit-down lunch. That's what it's come to.
I mean, is next going to be like TJ and Eddie?
I would like. I mean, I don't want any more TJ on my screen.
No.
After the sit down with him and Stacey, I'm just a little over it. He also still sounds like he's condescending towards her. Like, does your husband know?
And like the tears, like there's a lot of crying on Bravo. Well, because we watched Sold on SLC 2 episodes and like men crying. I'm just like, not that I'm against, men crying and showing emotion. I just don't need it on my Bravo right now. Okay.
Yeah. Other times, maybe, just not right now.
Yeah. And because it seems a little bullshit. Like TJ seems a little, it's BS.
I agree. Understood.
Where did it start? We always say this. Where did it start?
Ashley talking about her drag king.
No, we can start with that. I mean, basically, she's just getting in touch with her masculine side and her whatever. So she invited all her friends and family to see her drag king it up.
Yeah. I don't know. Right now, it feels like a little, I don't know, like, what's the equivalent of gay baiting, but when you're Ashley? Like, I feel like I don't know, like, I feel like we're being manipulated, like pandered towards.
Oh, pandered, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Like, I don't really either. I think I would be better, I'd be happier with it, but I could be very wrong with how if this is actually a
well, we haven't seen the performance yet.
That's true.
Yes.
True. I'd just be happier if she's like, they want me to host this drag event, and I thought it'd be cool to be a drag king and at least participate.
Right. Like, it doesn't need to be like deeper than it is.
Right.
Yes.
I think that's what's really going on. I don't think Ashley's been like, I've been dying to get in touch with my masculine side.
Yeah. I don't think so either. Yeah.
So again, bit pandery, but we'll see.
And I really think her wig had ears on it. It was weird.
You're right. Or I've just never noticed her ears before. So I
think they were like, because the wig would come over her ears, and so she needed like actual ears. I don't know. It was just really weird.
That one ear was like crooked.
Yes, that's not like her real ear. It can't be.
I mean, now I want to go back and watch Ashley's ears in a few episodes.
It looked like like a mask, but like the top part. Like
I think you might be right then.
Yeah. I did love her hair in that when she did the whole practice with the drag king.
Mm-hmm.
It looked really good there.
Oh, they gave us the montage of all her performances where we got to remind us again how great of a singer she is.
Yeah, I mean, at least she does sing live. We'll give her that. But maybe she shouldn't.
See, I would have been much happier had she said she wanted to give this whole drag king thing a try so she wouldn't actually have to sing. I could just lip sync. That's what...
For her life.
Exactly. And I think that would have gone over better with me.
Yeah.
But again, we haven't seen it yet. Maybe she does just lip sync.
We could judge it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the majority of the episode centers around the whole fact that Gordon told Ray a bunch of things that conflict with what Mia's been telling the rest of the group.
I don't really believe anything that comes out of either of their mouths. Like, and I'm not saying Gordon's credibility is lost because of his mental health.
No.
I just think they both lie on each other.
Yeah.
So, and we're never going to get a straight story. And I don't fault. I don't dislike Mia. I don't, whatever. I just don't necessarily believe what she's telling me because her stories don't add up, and they're also like, just pieced together. It's just, I don't know. I don't buy it. But it doesn't make me dislike her. Mia be lying, but I'm okay with her.
Right.
I think she's an interesting personality. She's not my favorite housewife, but like I like her on the show compared to other women. Like I really like Mia and Wendy, the ones I focus on most. So yeah. So I don't. But yeah, I didn't understand. We did not need a Gordon Ray sit down because they're both dull as dishwater. Eating their cornbread. I'm
sorry, when someone's like, I'd rather have bread pudding.
Yeah.
It's like that, you're old when bread pudding is your
right. Any sort of pudding. You've gone down the drain. So then like Ray running back to Karen and saying, oh, well, I assume. Well, sir, you cannot assume. I need like a fact. I need like a co-parenting schedule. I need the actual test. Was it a home test?
Right.
Like, if you're gonna bring these things to the table, I need some facts, because then it's still he said, she said. Gordon could say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean that Mia's lying. I mean, she probably is. But, like, he could be lying, too. Like, again, I don't believe them.
Right.
So, if Karen thought she had... I'm so sick of Housewives thinking that they have, like, the ultimate, like, amazing, like, boom proof.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, she heard some hearsay. Like, it goes back to, like, Shannon when they were in London, and she's like, look at this message.
Oh,
and, like,
right.
Gina said, what's the term?
Gas? What?
No, it's a term like, I have, like, this ultimate proof. I have the...
Smoking gun.
Yes.
Yes.
Not the smoking gun.
No, not
the smoking gun, Karen. Like, you thought you had, like, and like, Gizelle, like, ran with it. Just say, I don't like Mia, and I will use any opportunity to, like, you know, throw some shit in her face.
Also, on top of it, I really do think that Karen did herself no favors, and Mia is right. If Mia could have been heard at the end saying, Karen, why don't you just worry about your own shit?
Exactly. Why are you concerned that she's been lying to the group? Like, she ain't your best friend.
Yeah.
Like, you're not betrayed.
Let Gizelle take that torch and run with it, you know, and be like, you lied to the group, because that could be her only, you know, worry about this season. So,
although I would say if I was me, I wouldn't have, like, because it looks like you're deflecting, because she was. It's like, be like, Karen, you're a drunk. Like, you know, it's like, just stick with, like, that's not true. I blah, 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 da, da, da. Like, I didn't need you to bring up Karen's rap sheet and her scream blue eyes.
It was fun that Gizelle was like, that's old news. Like,
yeah, exactly. That too. Yeah.
We get it. She drank. We get it. She's seeing someone on the side.
No bomb. No bomb was dropped here. So, yeah, I was so concerned. And it's another of my pet peeves. Really small spaces and housewife scenes. It makes me feel so claustrophobic when I can tell this is a small bar, and then you're bringing, like, all these people and a camera crew, like a good 5 or so cameras and some lighting. I would just be like, I can't be in this space. This is too much. And it's the summer.
Right.
Like, that's going to get in Potomac. No.
That's why Wendy was like,
no,
man, outside.
Yeah, let's get some. Like, it's too loud in here. That's like, it's too loud. You can't, like, get proper audio. Like, you need to stop doing this. Like, get into a proper space that can accommodate all this melee that is Housewives.
That's not real life, man. Real life happens where real life happens.
I'm sorry. If I was a housewife, I would never invite someone to, like, a dive bar. No, I'm sorry, not a dive bar, a small bar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a dive bar can be cool. It's not a dive bar. It looks very gay and whatever.
Sports bar-y.
Sports bar, yeah.
It did, didn't it? Gotta look it up.
Shakers, was that the name?
Yeah.
Not sports bar, but, like,
I don't know, there's a lot of wood paneling. It looked sports bar. It looked like an old TGI Fridays to me.
An old TGI Friday.
But anyway, this kitty just really needs petting. Sorry, our cat is distracting. Very distracting.
Gabs being Gabs.
She is.
Should we go? Is there TGI Fridays around here?
There's not. There used to be one in San Bruno, but I think that closed a while back.
Yeah.
I think they're just called Fridays now. They're not even TGI Fridays.
I heard that Bennigan's was opening, like, again.
Bennigan's, some of the original owners or whatever in Bennigan's resurrected it.
Oh.
So I think it's still only in Colorado.
I'll go to Bennigan's. We went to Chili's this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, we thought
we didn't get into, like, any, like, you know, what we did this weekend.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
No, because I'm tired. We sat around doing a whole lot of nothing. We watched a lot of movies this week.
A lot of movies. We're really getting off topic. We'll get back to Potomac 1 second. So, yeah, we went to Chili's. But it was just okay.
Yeah. It's all right. Really salty burger.
Yeah, but then it wasn't salty today.
No, it was fine. It's good leftovers for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
And then we watched 3 movies because we don't know they're going to be Oscar nominated, but it's probably likely because they're in AFI's top 10, which usually overlaps with the Oscar 10.
So if you don't know, Jeff's a giant award show nerd.
Yeah,
mainly acting award shows. He likes he'll watch, big
not
Grammys.
Acting.
But like movies and TV.
Yeah, yes.
Movies and TV.
Grammys, there's just so many awards, and they pick and choose which categories. The Grammys is really about a show, and they pick and choose which categories they're going to air. Whereas, like, it's more straightforward with Oscars and
the Golden Globes and
the Emmys. Yeah. So that's why I don't really pay much attention to the Grammys, and I fast forward through a lot of it. Also, I'm like, who are these people? I'm old. But yeah, so we watched Anora today, which is really good, and The Brutalist, which is 3.5 hours. There's intermission.
It was good though. It was still good.
It was good.
Do I need to see it again? No,
never.
But
again.
It was good.
It was good, and the intermission, fantastic.
Yeah, I'm all for intermissions in a movie that is over 3 hours.
3.5 hours.
Yeah.
That's a lot of hours. And then we watched A Real Pain.
Oh, yeah, Real Pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're very movied.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd watch another one, too, if you could, wouldn't you?
Not today, but
tomorrow? What are we watching tomorrow?
I don't know, maybe watch Queer.
Oh, yeah.
Do that one. Yeah.
Be something to do.
I don't think we want to go to the movies. Maybe we'll go to the movies next week.
No, I'm not.
Nickel Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good one, too.
Yeah.
Got a lot of things set up.
I mean, we watched 8 of the 10 AFI Top 10.
I think we're doing a good job there.
We are.
We also finished watching Sex Lives of College Girls. Well, there's one more episode, right?
Right. The season, yes.
And then what else did we watch? The Start of the Pit.
Start of the Pit.
Which looks good. Intense, but good.
Very
so
intense.
we'll get another one of those.
We'll go back to that.
Oh, we did the 2 episodes of Selling Salt Lake.
They're sold on SLC.
Oh, okay.
That Matt dude, like, he has a punchable face.
Yeah.
And it needs to be punched.
Someone's probably going to...
I'm not advocating violence, but I'm just saying if he walked in someone's fist, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Oh.
It's like, ooh, you walked to my fist.
Yeah.
And his voice sucks.
And that's just, again, more crying.
And that's what I was so annoyed. Like, no.
It's also because they're crying over the consequences of their own actions.
Yes.
And they're trying to, like, everyone's, like, being the victim of something that they themselves created.
Yes. Good segue back to Potomac. So TJ crying because what? Why again?
Because he just loves Stacey so damn much, I think. I don't
But yeah, he's thinking that she's hiding him because she is hiding him.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I'm not hiding you. You're mic'd.
I thought her trip to the divorce attorney or whatever was the marriage.
That was really interesting.
It was interesting. Especially the way that the woman, kind of circled back to, well, you're getting alimony and you want that written up just in case. Like, you don't have any reason to think he wouldn't. So it's like, just doing this for the safety of it all.
It seems a natural thing that, especially in an amicable divorce, that you would get child support for your child. I mean, yes, you can say, I don't think he's ever going to not support his child, but it just makes sense that it's in writing and this is a certain amount that's allotted to your child. And you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to say like, oh, by the way, now Arabella wants to do horseback riding. Can we factor that in? It's like, it's all, this is the set amount you're going to get. Like, I just don't understand like why she would deny that and yet want alimony. And I'm not saying anything about her from that. I'm just saying it's just weird.
Yeah, I think she's just being optimistic and thinking that, he's to continue to be a great father and that's always to be his top priority. And I think that's where people are wrong so often is that, again, his top priority could change. And, having it in writing and having it all kind of defined beforehand will just also help in making sure there's never a question of, was this a gift or was this part of his obligation? Like, did he go above and beyond by doing this, or was this what he was just supposed to be doing?
It's all spelled out there, and it's very clear for both parties, and I think it's best for your child. I mean,
I think
the divorce attorney was just looking at her like, oh, what are you doing here?
Ultimately, I think she'll get it in right.
Yeah,
it sounded like that's what she was going to be doing anyway, but.
And like, do you not watch TV though? Like, this is what you always get child support.
I guess she doesn't know. She's just hosts TV. She doesn't watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's two children of divorced parents we know about. You get the child support, man.
Definitely. So that was a kind of an interesting segment there. But yeah, the whole TJ thing I can do without.
He's just doing the most all the time.
Yeah.
I don't buy.
And he's not that charming. I mean,
I don't buy that they're in love.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. When she's like, oh, that's why I love you so much. I'm like, as a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he was like, basically saying you're not claiming me, it's like, but you were claiming her at the Blue Lagoon party. Love Lagoon. Because it should have been Blue Lagoon.
They didn't want to give Brooke Shields residuals, okay?
She's coming out with a memoir.
Oh.
I'll probably read it.
Didn't she already have a memoir?
I don't think so. It's called like Brooke Shields Should Not Age or something like that. So they're talking about being aging in Hollywood and whatnot. So...
It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, you're like, oh, I'm going to read it. Like, you don't read every other book in the entire world.
Not necessarily. I'm not reading Heather Gay's book.
Give it time. Give it time and a lack of other books, and you'll do it. You'll be like, I can read that in an afternoon.
If it comes to our library, perhaps.
You'll be like, I'll be done with that.
Yes.
You'll just skim through it and read. You'll learn like 500 new metaphors from reading that book. You'll be good.
500 new metaphors. But yeah, I want Stacey to dump TJ.
Yeah, she deserves better.
Yeah.
That shows what we know.
Know your worth, girl.
Yeah. I like what they all wore to the drag show.
They were going to like vastly different shows.
Yes, exactly.
Like, I think they were like, oh, well, now she said get into your masculine energy. They just took it as wearing pants.
Yeah. Well, and then Wendy was just like, whatever, I'm not dressing any differently. I'm just wearing what I would normally wear.
She could have worn that to brunch.
Exactly. But Keiarna looked good, and that's
Yes.
definition of booty shorts.
Those are booty shorts. I enjoyed it. It was like inner cowgirl came out.
Yeah. I'm tired of hearing about Greg.
Well, because we don't see Greg. Not that we need to see Greg. Well,
we see him, but he's just that one time at the kitchen counter or at work when he's talking about...
But her whole story is like, oh, Greg said that and Greg said this. And it's like, I don't think Greg really wants to be on camera. So we hear about these things like after the fact. And it's just not really that interesting. Like,
right.
When it comes down to it, Greg does not want her to be on the show.
Right. And she pretty much comes down and says that. Like, it's between me hanging out with the women or,
with the mic pad on.
Right. Or Greg. So, okay, Kitty, can you get down from that ledge?
Oh, my gosh. Oh, no.
Kitty, come here.
No, God.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Sorry, people. Again, we're on a loft. Kitty's on the ledge.
Cat on a hot tin ledge. She was eyeing jumping over the ledge onto the kitchen counter, and we don't need that. We don't.
She really, she totally forgot how she did that 4 years ago, and it didn't end well, Gabs.
Yeah, well, we're here to remind you.
Or when you fell,
into
it cascaded down the tree, girl.
No.
What's her memory?
She just wants attention.
Yeah.
Just like Mia. I was trying to think of a good segue back. I know the whole Greg and Keiarna thing. We forgot Gizelle went to visit Keiarna at her spa. And they discussed hyphenated names.
Right.
Oh, and Wendy did too. It got the flat tire.
Yeah.
Having just had a flat tire, that sucks.
It does suck. Except she ignored all the warnings.
Yeah. Well, I kind of
and turned her radio.
I didn't do that. I turned my radio off. Made sure, but
because that's a sensible thing to do.
Yeah, I was hoping it wasn't as bad as it was. And I got to a gas station. I was like, oh, it's bad. But I changed my own tire. Whee!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just a lot of scenes like Gizelle and her daughters. There was a lot of like personal scenes that didn't really go anywhere. And then when they gathered in with more than one of them, it was didn't really go anywhere. It really didn't they're waiting for that final scene of Karen and Gizelle calling Mia out and take it outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess pretty good, decent show, but definitely filler.
Yeah.
Didn't make me think much.
Also, I'm so used to now that it's the trip and then you have a party and then it's the finale. So to be like, why are you giving me this filler? You shot your wad with the trip.
Mm-hmm.
Now we need to wrap this up, but maybe
this thing, the one thing leads to another, maybe.
We know there's that dog party.
Dog party?
In the trailer where we see a bunch of poop on the ground.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Do you remember the strangest thing?
It's a dog party. I don't know what's going on with it. There's poop on the ground. There's that, and there's also Wendy going to the White House and taking Karen with her.
Oh, right.
And then hearing Karen is talking about her behind her back. See, a lot of things. I feel like a lot of episodes, they shot the reunion very early.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
So, well, looks like we'll, have more things to talk about, at least. How many more episodes do you think there are? 3, 4?
Probably 4.
Is that a finale?
Oh, I think I would include the finale.
That would include the... I meant then the reunion. The Karen-less reunion.
Karen-less reunion.
So that means this week we have more Beverly Hills, and then we have the more New York, the finale for
New York.
And then the first reunion episode for
Salt Lake. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That'll be a lot. That's a lot to cover.
I know. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to doing it next time?
Till next time.